Hello, welcome back. Okay, this is going to be the third time. The third time's a charm. I have tried recording this game. I have about an hour's worth of play into it. This will be the third time, so I should be able to know it pretty good right now. What is going on is there is a virus infecting all the computers. In the United Kingdom is where we are, and it's affecting the corporation, which of course is affecting everything else. I work as a security guard in one of these office buildings, J.R Holder, I think it's called, and I am going to figure out what is going on. So we are going to start a new game yet again, and see if we can't get it to work this time. Yes.
So, Mr. Holder, what do you make of the latest rally in crypto markets, and will you be buying?
I don't touch the stuff. It's rat poison. If ever I caught one of my traders with exposure to cryptocurrency, they'd be sacked in a heartbeat.
The floor just dropped out on the 2-year.
It's the ransomware Trojan known as TPOX, which has been spreading through healthcare.
My 401k was torched overnight.
They're all going to have a lot of explaining to do.
Cyber experts estimate the damage could be anywhere between 24 to $50 billion so far.
It all depends on people's willingness to buy treasuries.
The ongoing oil crisis is placing enormous pressure on household energy bills.
And that's why you're seeing this catastrophe.
This is going to make the last financial crisis look like a cakewalk.
Today we bring you pictures of long lines at gas stations nationwide and ask the question, will we ever see a return to cheap gas in our lifetimes?
Many today are waking up to their computers locked.
Ellingby House.
Your call cannot be taken at the moment, so please leave your message after the tone.
Hi, it's Miguel. Look, thanks for standing in for me tonight at Holders. There probably won't be anyone there when you clock in, and they clear the place out for renovations or something. And another thing, you should get your smartphone fixed. Anyway, thanks again. Bye.
And off we go. So this first hour or so of gameplay, probably this whole first video, will actually be, I've done it before, so we'll know what we're doing. And hopefully this time it records correctly. They're watching us. So that we can actually, I mean, if it doesn't work this time, I'm just giving up on this game. I've changed a few settings. I've done what I can. So we'll see what happens. It looks like a cool game. It's all point and click, which it's showing us here. So we went far away. Grab our keys, L11. Okay. And our inventory is spacebar. So we've got that. I'd come up here to see if we could open this, but of course we don't know the code yet. So we're not going to mess with that. It's an emergency exit. This is probably for towards the end of the game. Doesn't do anything. Over here is where we came in. Well, this is... Can't get in there. Climb up here. We're not going to see a whole lot. Do not drop litter. Use the bins provided. And we're going to need a special tool for that. We've got this over here, which of course is locked. And this is where we came in, which is now stuck. So we're going to push the bar to open, and it's blocked. But we can get this. Devil locks, cable lock, 3-digit reusable or resettable code 666. Okay. So that's going to come in handy. We have our toilets here, which are temporarily closed. Where do we want to go from here? Let's go over here. And in here is a little, whoops, I'm not doing good at grabbing things. There we go. Handle that we're going to need. Down here, we have gas all handy for us. And we're going to put the funnel in. And we're going to put the lid on. Or take the lid off. Put the gas in. And it just completes the action for us. So now we have put gas in there, but this says that the fuel is still empty. But I'm guessing we need a key. So we come here and we notice that we can't do anything with any of these except for the toilets, which obviously the light is off because it needs a new fuse. So we are going to have to find a fuse for that. Oh, we have this over here too, which apparently we are going to need a key for to get into that. Yeah. And then here we have our lock with the 666. Now, I did not discover all this so fast in my first playthrough. And I'm going to pause in a moment to make sure that this is recording. So, because I don't want to do all this and have it not be recording. I'll just play the game for my own enjoyment. Because I was enjoying the game. I really was. We found a screwdriver there. We have a handle that'll fit nicely right there. And we can come in here, and we're not going to go that way just yet, because I don't want to. So there. We're going to go this way. Okay, and this is where we're going to pause for a moment and see if it's truly recording. Okay, it does seem to be recording, so let's continue on and check out the bathroom in here, which is vacant and which does nothing, but we've got this, and 204 ways to climb a ladder. Make better use of loft space in these difficult times. Fix that air vent. That's our hint. And I still don't know why we can lock this unless we're going to hide from somebody. That's my only guess. But there we go. So we're going to come around here, and we are going to note that Janet Mullins is the secretary here, and that must be her picture. But we don't know her password or anything yet, so no sense in sitting down there. Here we have the Ellingby House, opened Wednesday, September 16th, 1992. Planoptic News. And there's all kinds of riots and all kinds of craziness, because that's what happens when things start to fall apart. Okay, we are in the canteen, which has some pretty crazy pictures for a cafeteria, I think. This is the Fall of Phaeton, 1605, Rubens, 1605. That's important. And this must be Janet Mullins giving a speech. Great speech. Yay, yay, rah, rah. Okay, let's check this out over here. It's her retirement party. Have a happy, fun retirement. Diary with very short spaces to put things. Monday, everything is so expensive now. We had to cut back this Christmas. Tuesday, really looking forward to David's New Year's Eve party tonight. Wednesday, didn't make it to the party, train strikes. Happy New Year. Thursday, thank goodness this is my last year at Holders. This Friday will be busy with desk moves. Friday, Alana sent me my new login details for the front desk computer. Username Janet Mullins, password 3HLEWX, which is handy to know. Golf at 2:30 on Saturday. Sunday, the kids are coming over for lunch. So it's more like a planner than a diary, but okay, that's fine. Have a happy, fun retirement. Dear Janet, have a lovely retirement. You have been the best person to see every morning and evening at this godforsaken place. We will all miss you when they have sorted this death trap of a building out. Lots of love, all the staff at Thomas Linlow Music, XX. Okay. Janet, happy retirement from Don and Jackie, XX. It's just the start of a new career called you. All right. I want to come over here just for fun. Play a little pool. Yes, if I can. It doesn't let me. Down here, where we find out, sorry, but due to the recent cockroach rat infestation, we can only provide pre-packed sandwiches. Drinks are available, but no fresh water due to the recent Legionella outbreak in our water system. Thank you, Antonio. Today's specials, no hot food, just sandwiches. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't sound like this building is just doing too well. So we can't get into any of these, but they're empty anyway. Rat poison. Not much else down here. The freezer. Dog food. The best chicken for dogs. The Fat Kitchen, Steen, 1670. Okay. Those numbers are important. Okay, nothing down there. Change the channel. News, which we will listen to as we wander.
Good evening. This is the news. Fears of financial contagion are
And here's
spreading
our ladder
following
that
the
we get to
bankruptcy
climb
of Pycon
204
Capital
ways.
Management earlier this month. Pycon was, at its height, the third largest hedge fund domiciled in
Okay,
the company incurred substantial
we're going to come out here because I don't think there's anything in that recording that is of interest to us. But we have a password to play with. So let's sit down here. Janet Mullins, password 3HLEWX. Log in. There we go. Spam, important offer. Warning, it's externally. Dear sir. Yeah, and her name's Janet. I humbly request your assistance in a delicate matter. I'm a Nigerian prince of great wealth. Bloody, bloody, blah. Send me money. I'll make you poor. Yeah. MCI raid. Janet, we have received a tip-off that the fraud office is about to raid floor 2. You may have seen the news regarding David Mildem. Adam would like you to help the inspector. We don't want to make a scene in the lobby. Mr. Milden will be escorted off the premises and into police custody by my team. Miguel. Rats from the canteen. I've got a man coming to kill the rats, Janet. He's from Ellingby Pest Control. Can you give him a pass? P.S. I blew the fuse in the car park toilets this morning. Always happens to me. I take one out of a plug and use that, but Claudia is always watching. Break-ins from Mikhail. Security is working with police to identify the intruders from the break-in overnight. We will be tightening things up in the coming weeks to ensure this does not happen again. May I ask that all employees follow protocol and use their key cards properly. Do not allow tailgating through doors. Do not prop doors open. Ensure all visitors return their passes at the end of the day. Finally, if you've lost items, then please see the lost property in the deliveries room first. Also, make sure your valuables, especially keys and wallets, are not left in vehicles in the car park. Lockers are available in the toilets for these purposes. You can register for a locker with Janet at the front desk. 2-pox infections. Hi everyone. As some of you may be aware, the worldwide 2-pox infection has been spreading rapidly with no end in sight. While it was initially confined to outdated healthcare systems, we've seen more reports of corporate machines becoming infected, particularly Daisy Logic PCs. Just to remind you again, for the millionth time already this year, please be on the lookout for phishing emails, unusual network activity, and so on. And make sure you have your antivirus up to date. Disabling updates is a violation of policy and will not be tolerated. Thanks, Greg IT Services. Cleaning visitors pass. Hey Janet, I'm contracted for evening cleaning work on the lobby and MCI next week. I hear you're closing shop for renovations. Could the builders let me in, or could you arrange a short-term pass for the key card doors? Thanks, Rory McKenna. Hi, Rory. I'll get you a short-term pass for next week. Unfortunately, I will not be in as I'm retiring. I can arrange for John to give you your pass. He's the lead contractor from the Pitch Bend Group. If you need to use a locker in the car, park toilets numbers 6 and 15 should be available according to our records. Regards, Janet Mullins, Ellingby House Reception Desk. Happy retirement, Janet. Hi, Jan. Have a lovely retirement. Don and I organized a little presentation in the canteen for Friday after work, and we're bringing drinks. Hope you can make it. See you then, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Sounds great. I'll see you after work on Friday. Hi, Martin. It was delightful seeing your daughter at work today. She's growing up so fast. I found your daughter's bear and I've put it in lost property. Kindest regards, Janet, Ellingby House Reception. Miguel Campa. Hi, Janet. Good luck with your retirement and thank you for completing the handover checklist. Please be aware that IT will be closing your account soon and your pass will be deactivated. If it's not too much trouble, could you please help us with a matter concerning Miguel Campa? The company decided to put him on leave. Can you make sure he hands in his pass before 5 p.m. this evening? Your help in this matter is highly appreciated. And of course that's who called us. So, you know. Hi, Claudia. I left my handbag tonight in the canteen. Oh, that's okay. Can I come in next Monday to get it? I know the renovations are going on, but it would only take a moment. IT are going to close my account soon, so do you have a mobile I can reach you on? Sorry, Janet, I'm working from home today. The building is currently closed. I will be on site Tuesday morning at 8:30 a.m. to inspect the building work. You can pick it up then. If they've locked you out, you can get a visitor's pass. Lockdown activated. This email was sent from an autonomous system. Do not reply. A building-wide lockdown has been activated. Reason: top floor control manual trigger. Warning: the following zones have malfunctioned: CCTV, lift R, lift L, firebox, zone B door. Please proceed to follow protocol. Do not confront intruders. Your internet gateway is disconnected. Security doors have been temporarily sealed. Okay. And that's the end of all of her emails. So exciting. Let's come over here. And we don't have a card to get in there, so we can't get in there. But we do have a bathroom where the toilets are not working. They're contaminated and unsafe to use, yet they've got awards here for the cleanest toilets. Which is rather ironic. Okay, we have a vent up there we need to fix. So we need a ladder. And we need 204 ways to climb this ladder. I'm going to do the hippity-hoppity way, I guess. A screwdriver to unscrew the screw. Okay. And we'll come up here and see the storage space they have. They use it to put booze and tape and other necessities. We got dizzy doing that. Okay. We have an alarm going off. Oops, Tupac's encrypted your files. You have 3 days to pay remaining. They want money. Pay. Alright, somebody goofed up. And this is Miguel Campa's security. With all of his stuff. And we don't know his password yet. We have some scales. That's interesting. And that must be his wife. Girlfriend. Something. We need a USB and we need a card. Okay. So we're going to go find those things. Okay, let's go check out upstairs. And upstairs we have a vacuum cleaner. And a plug that has a fuse in it, and we need a fuse. We are going to use this, pop, and get a fuse. Okay, that is cool. Down here, we have a little sitting area, a little, sorry, no cakes today. Health and safety have withdrawn our license. We hope to be back after renovations. Black coffee, decaf, espresso, latte, cappuccino. And we can't turn that on or anything. And then this, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's gonna drive us crazy. I don't know. We have a door here with coins that we need. Okay, let's go on up here. Check out this room, which I'm guessing is like a meditation break room. Mobile phones strictly forbidden in this room. Switch off. Boing. And we have magazines. Garrett gives up. Okay. And we got our USB port, which was nice of them to give to us. So we can come back over here while we're here, because we have what we need. Oh, except for his password. Never mind. Let's go back downstairs. And we're going to fix the fuse in the toilets so that we can use them. We're going to see down here that we have a little workstation for Daddy, Emily Rogers, Martin Rogers' password. So it's kind of obvious the password's going to be Emily, but we'll play it the way they want us to. Deliveries. Let's look in here. Oh, a key. And Garrett gives up again, which is the book everybody is reading. Okay, so this key, this key, we can look at here. Car park lights, fire alarm. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Excuse me. Down, down, down we go. And we're gonna go over to the toilets because we need to put a fuse in. Whoops. Let's use our trusty screwdriver. 3A, and we just happen to have, oh, it's 13A. But the lights don't come on, and neither does the heater. And the first time I played through this, it's dark over here, but it turns us around automatically. The first time I played through this, it took me a horrible amount of time to get the lights on, because I totally forgot about, oh, we can play with this too. Cantabria in D minor. And there's a briefcase and a guitar, but we can't get into it. So yeah, I totally forgot that in here we had a little fuse thingy for the toilets that we can now turn on. So that took me way longer the first time I played through than it should have for me to realize that. We've also got the keys to this that we need to figure out how to use. Raise the alarm if it's working. Never turn off the lights. Never turn the lights to the off position. Call the fire brigade. Don't try to mess about with the extinguishers unless you've had training. Report to assembly point outside by the bus stop. Go home on a bus if you so choose. Do not stop to collect your belongings. Do not return to the building. Okay, and then we have all these buttons we can play with. A bell, which is disconnected. Sensors, which have been tamper detected for the gas. Error 03, tamper detected. Reset. Sprinklers, error 04. Lockdown, override, panic. Drill. And whatever. Need to reset, call Martin, general maintenance. Okay, so we can't really do much with that right now. So let's go. What did we just do? Oh, we turned on the lights in the bathroom. So let's go to the bathroom. Anything in here? Can we flush it? I can't aim for it. Oh, there we go. We flushed it. Okay. I don't think I did that the last time. So we've got all of these lockers, and we've got L11. Oh, we don't have L14. Why don't we have L14? I missed something. Okay. Well, we gotta go back and find L14. I missed it. I was moving too fast, I guess. Gotta remember how we get up there. Wrong one. Here we go. We might have to go back into... Yeah, because we got his from him. So we might have to go back into the security room there. Because I must have missed it there. Up we go. And that annoying bell. And we fall over. Was it in here? It was in here. L14. We missed an English-Spanish or Spanish-English dictionary. Okay, let's go back down there. And we'll open locker 14. We have locker 11 too. Okay. Now you see why I can play games and then play them again. Because I don't always remember everything. Okay, over to the bathrooms. And we are going to open up locker 14. And it is Miguel. Happy days. Security office computer. Username Miguel Campa. Locker part number plus Rubens plus Steen. Now remember, Rubens and Steen were the two pictures. And one was 1605 and one was 1670. And then his locker number is 14, I can't remember now. And we can't see it there. But we're going to get clues.
Testing, 1, 2, A. Jasper got me a sound recorder today. He wants me to record any funny business. Kind of surprised he can find it in me. Things haven't been the same since his son took over. Lots of people made redundant, and now they are updating the security strategy. Anyway, have to go cause we have a meeting in 10 minutes.
So Jasper's got suspicions.
Management are keeping everyone in the dark, downsizing everywhere. I've taken a lot of deliveries of computer equipment. Lots of it confidential, but will notify Jasper when I get a look.
Okay. And I guess Jasper was the
Today I was
original
snooping
owner.
around the network, and this is big. Apparently they have plans to install a lockdown system. Management very paranoid about something. Maybe it's the protests. We did have an attempted break-in, but they never consulted me. It looks like they're going to tighten up security in the coming weeks.
And then they end up letting
Today
him
I lost
go.
my USB. It reprograms the keycards. Got to find it before I go on leave.
So, yeah, because they sent him on leave. So, okay. That was his locker. Locker 11, which is Martin's locker. Gave us a card, but look at 744211. And it's 11. So you can guess that 14 is 744214. We also have 15 available. 744215. And we have 6 available. 744206. So just in case we weren't sure, that tells us what that is. Now Miguel's password, this I have to tell you very embarrassingly, took me forever to figure out, but it was his locker number plus Ruben plus Steen. His locker number is 744214. Ruben is 1605 and Steen is 1670. And I was trying those numbers all kinds of different ways. It looked like it was going to be a 6-number number. But I was like stringing it all out and then it finally dawned on me, plus, okay, add them together. Like a ding-dong. So I did 744214 plus 1605 plus 1670. And you add them all up, you still get a 6-digit number. And that is Miguel's password. So we're going to come in here. We're going to get into his computer. And we're going to find out all of his secrets. With that annoying beep, beep, beep. So here we go. Miguel. Whoops. Miguel Campa. And it is 747-489. There we go. We'll go down to his last one. MCI raid. Janet. Oh, that's what he sent to Janet. Oh, we have received a tip-off that the fraud office is about to raid floor 2. You may have seen the news regarding David Milden. Adam would like you to help the inspector. We don't want to make a scene in the lobby. Mr. Milden will be escorted off the premises and into police custody by my team. Updating our security strategy. Miguel, and this is from Adam Holder, who must be J's son. The J guy. I can't remember what his name was now. I'm requesting your team in building services, general maintenance, attend a meeting this afternoon. We'll be discussing updates to the security strategy and camera systems. We've had a number of security incidents this past year. I want to be sure everyone is staying vigilant during these difficult times. CEO Adam Holder. Inside job, and this is from Jasper, that's his name, to Miguel. I need your help again. Meet me at Jim's Coffee at 4 p.m. tomorrow. I have a proposal. In future, don't send any stuff to my old work account because I can't find my laptop. Just use my home internet and remember to delete this message or we're screwed. Deliveries. Hi, Miguel. We've got a number of new machines arriving tomorrow. Can you please ensure they're safely transported to the deliveries room? Everything marked confidential will be handled by Steve and Martin. And don't forget to bend your knees when you lift. These things give you terrible back pain. Greg from IT Services. Basement door from Miguel to Martin Rogers. I am concerned that I can't access the basement yet. It's extremely important that we can access all parts of the building in the event of an emergency. I've asked management and building services for info on the new door they put in last month. So far they haven't replied. What's that about? When Jasper was boss, we never had this kind of secrecy. I'd really appreciate it if you can help clear things up. Hi, Miguel. Can't talk about this now. I've been super busy. I'll see you at lunch later. Cheers, Martin. So Martin Rogers, there was another Rogers. Oh, this is Martin Rogers that does the maintenance. Okay. Meeting, Adam Holder. Miguel, some matters concerning the security team have been brought to my attention and we need to discuss urgently. Please come by my office at 2 p.m. Adam Holder. Break-in. Security is working with police to identify the intruders from the break-in overnight. We'll be tightening things up. I think I read that in the other one. Same with 2 pox infections. Feedback. Miguel. As we already discussed, I expect my security staff to focus on the most pressing security matters first and foremost. This is from Adam, of course. The protests have affected us in a big way, and I'm not happy with your team's performance lately, especially since the break-in. I am considering hiring an external security team to provide you with manpower you have requested. You will be given more information in the upcoming meeting on Wednesday. Until that time, I expect a detailed security incident report on my desk tomorrow. Paid leave. I realize you have been upset by the pace of change here at JRH. After consultation with JRH management and HR, we have decided to place you on paid leave for the remainder of the month. Unfortunately, the company cannot provide answers to your repeated queries because of business confidentiality constraints. Furthermore, you will remain on leave until our inquiry into the snooping allegations is complete. He's snooping because of Jasper, but okay. However, please know that the company values your significant past contributions and will take this into consideration. Thank you for your cooperation. Please find a suitable guard to cover your duties in the meantime. Alana Hardy, HR team. Spam, get some diet pills. Lockdown activated. And we read all that. Okay. So now it is time to put in our USB. Plop. And put in our card. And get a functioning card. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Whoops. Miguel Campa. And 747-489. Log in. Broken window tools. USB security keycard cracker. Have you been locked out of the security network? Got a boss who won't upgrade your clearance? Need to get into places where you shouldn't be? Broken Window presents Real Hack USB. Bloody bloody blah, let's hack it. There we go, we cracked the code. Did you hear it crack? Yes. Get the USB, get the card, and now we can unlock doors. I wish we could turn off that alarm, but I guess not. But like the security office. There we go. Okay. So we don't need our ladder anymore. We're gonna go grab it, because we might need it farther down the road. You never know. I just want to keep my resources handy. Let's go over here and use our key card. Deliveries and lost property. Okay. So her bag, I guess that's her bag, is in here. But we can't do anything with it. Digest. J.R. Holder Sons wins Ellingby Local Enterprise Awards, but seeks grant for office's bailout deal as part of government stimulus package. And Sons. So see, there are two Sons. Jasper Holder. We asked the CEO, Jasper Holder. Jasper stepped down. Anthony Holder. Oh, the death of his son, Anthony Holder, in a racing accident. His remaining son, Adam Holder, that must be Adam, was promoted from the board in 2023 and became CEO. Okay, well that's cool. Probably good to know. Much speculation centers on the strained relationship between Jasper and Adam in recent years. Relocated it to the Ellingby House, rebranded, adding the J.R. Okay. Wow. Okay, so he's not happy with how his son is running things, apparently. Lost property, and there we know that the bear is called Emily, which is his daughter's name. We knew that anyway because it told us that. But we were going to play the game the way that they thought we should play it. So let's go check out Martin Rogers' computer. Because why not? He has a note here about deliveries. They're up to something. Okay, Martin Rogers, Emily. Not the best password, actually. but there he is. Good-looking guy. Spam, hot babes near you. Okay, fire drills and car park panel. I'm conducting a fire drill. This is from Claudia Cedar Heat. Whatever. I'm conducting a fire drill this afternoon. I will need your help with the panel in the car park. In particular, I have not received protocols for the new basement doors. I understand these may be locked remotely, but how do they function in a fire? Please provide some assistance as you have the key and the unit has been recently reprogrammed. And he responds, Claudia, sorry I'm out today, but you can grab the key from my safe on the wall in the lobby corridor. For the basement, you just need to set drill code B. The automatic doors will open in a fire or a drill, even in a lockdown secure scenario. But please keep this information confidential. Oh, okay. We haven't hooked the other doors beyond that into the fire panel yet, but it's on my to-do list. So if we set it to B, we'll open the basement doors that I haven't seen yet. Confidential deliveries. Hey Martin, the new machines are arriving tomorrow. I've asked Miguel to help with moving the boxes. I know he doesn't have clearance. Why not? But you're out of the office tomorrow and we won't have anyone else to take deliveries. And Martin responds, Greg, I'd appreciate it if you put this by me before asking Miguel. Adam doesn't want people without clearance handling this stuff. And IT guy responds, with respect, Martin, Miguel is perfectly capable of handling this discreetly. Deliveries is already overflowing with these boxes and the whole company is going to know. Greg. And now the basement door. Hi Martin, I'm concerned that I can't access the basement yet. It's extremely important that we can access all parts of the building in the event of an emergency. I've asked management and building services. I think we read that on Miguel's computer. Martin says, I can't talk about this now. I've been super busy. I'll see you at lunch later. I hope you can all give a warm welcome to Martin Rogers, who is joining our JRH projects team on floor 8. He may not be a quaint, whatever, but we're glad to have somebody with such broad knowledge on board. Many of you will already know that Martin has worked tirelessly at EH for many years as head of general maintenance. His resourcefulness went long unrewarded by the previous leadership, so much so that his temporary setup in the lobby became more or less permanent. Martin will finalize his desk move after the renovations are completed later this year. Please see my last notice about the buffet at lunch today and welcoming Martin into the team. So he's moving up to the 8th floor. Okay, from Cheryl Holder. All hands on deck. Thank you. All hands feedback. Thank you all for attending our all hands session today. A few points to address on feedback. Firstly, a big thank you to Julian Negum and his excellent results in high yield and volatility. Some of you expressed worry about the levels of risk he took in those trades, and I can assure you our models are sound and all downside risk was carefully hedged. 2, there was a question about who would be replacing Karen. JRH has already started the recruitment process. And I don't think we've met Karen yet. I don't think. 3, to those wondering about how working from home during the renovations will impact our performance, we're putting together a plan to streamline team comms as much as possible. You will receive this in the coming days. 4, as for the company transformation, please see my previous letter addressing fintech and rebranding. 5, could the MCI raid and bankruptcy have been handled better? Some of you experienced some disruption getting into office during the Floor 2 raid, and this was as much a surprise to us as it was to you. This was unfortunately beyond our control. Hope that clears things up. CFO Cheryl Holder. Break-ins. Okay. We already read that one. Health and safety inspection lifts. Dear Sir, the lifts in Ellingby House have been determined as not fit for purpose and in urgent need of repair. In particular, my report draws attention to your rightmost lift rope quality, which is poor. I also suggest an urgent flywheel replacement. Please see the government regulations which require your lift to be grounded. Excuse me. I remind you it is mandatory to comply with the Workplace HSW Regulations 1992 and Lifting Equipment Regulations LOLER, LOLER. Javier Ramos, Ellingby Health and Safety Inspector. Lift repair. Martin, we've taken a look at the H&S lift report and we can book in 6/10/2025 to perform this service. I've sent you a quotation to your expenses department as requested. Gavin Loft, Lemming Lifts Installations. Hi, Adam. Miguel has been asking a lot of questions about the project. I confronted him today. He wants clearance, and he says it's for safety reasons. Claudia informed me he has not been granted higher clearance due to a previous incident after Jasper stepped down. Anyway, I'm concerned he knows too much already. I'm also worried he might be leaking information. I've seen him with documents at Jim's Cafe. He goes there at odd times of day. If you ask me, I think we should open a proper investigation. And then from Adam back to Martin. Well done for bringing this to my attention, Martin. It is a shame his loyalties are with my father and not with the company. Thankfully, we all have people like you looking out for this sort of misconduct. HR will want a full investigation, of course. For now, keep an eye on Miguel and continue to report any suspicious activities to me directly. From David to Martin, can you take a quick video call? I've got some questions about things I've been hearing around the office that concern your department. David Moretti. Lost property. Hi, Martin. It was delightful seeing your daughter at work today. She's growing up so fast. We found your daughter's bear and I put it in lost property, which we found. Lockdown activated. We know all that. And that is the end of Martin's emails. Okay. And we don't have anything from him. So, what we are going to do... Let's see, what else did I want to do? Did I have anything else? We've got this that can work on everything now. So let's wander up to the upper lobby, which is just where we've been. So, okay. And that other door downstairs didn't take a card. It took a, this is the first floor. It took a key. Thomas Linlow Music Publishing. So it's a music business. What's in the box? Hello? Somebody's knocking. So you have to put money in there? I've got all these coins. Do I put one in there? Ah!
You're gonna play me a tune?
Okay, that was kind of spooky. Oh, what are we gonna play? F. Okay, we don't know what the song is supposed to be yet, so That's not going to help us any.
You've got to help me.
Well, I'm getting there. Be patient.
Help!
Oh, that's where we... Oh, wait a second. Is there more in that room to explore? Sorry. I wanted to explore.
Is anyone there?
What's this? Thomas Linlow music.
Hello?
Okay.
Is anyone there?
Thomas Linlow music. I guess we're going to have to do that little musical thing later on.
Help!
Martha
I'm in here.
Keys.
I can hear you out there. I'm
Ben
behind the
Lewis
wall.
A.R.
You've got to help me.
Well, I'll be coming. Martha Keys.
Hello?
Cash on demand.
Hello?
Boy, she's their big...
Hello?
Oh, are they all the same? Love my dad. Yeah. Okay.
Hello?
Well, I'm coming. Oh, I'm here.
Oh, thank God. I was beginning to think no one would find me. I've hurt my leg. I can just about stand though. The floor above gave way. I tried to call for help, but I landed on my phone. This building is a total death trap. It's a joke how unsafe things are in here. The stairwell, completely blocked. Find a way up onto the next floor, and you'll see all the damage where I fell through. Then I can talk to you better. The lifts don't work either, but there's a gap up on the ceiling on your floor where you came in. You're gonna have to break through somehow. There's these big wire cutters in the studio. The sound engineers use them. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm a diabetic, and I'm feeling a little faint. Do us a favour and bring me something from the vending machine.
Okay.
I might pass out otherwise.
Okay. So we got to go in the studio and get wire cutters. We've got to go through a hole in the ceiling. Recording studio locked. Go to CEO's office for access. But I think the CEO's office is busy too, or is. Everything's locked. It was locked, I believe. Okay, what's this? Handouts. Money printer. A violin. Pound that beat. Should we put a quarter in or a whatever? Which one do we want to play? E4, C4. Oh no. A3, D4, B3, G3. Boy, it doesn't stay up very long, huh? But at least you can make it go again. Does this one do a different one? Oh, it does. Okay, we have G3. Come on, come back. B4, D4, C4, B3, G3. Okay, money printer. B4. Yes, I know that's a flat. C sharp 4. B. Come back. B flat 3, I think it was. Okay, let's try handouts. something. That's 3. And this one's called handouts. This one's called money printer. This is violin concerto. And this is pound that beat. Okay. Well, that's cool. So that's what's going to do the little xylophone thing, huh? Whoops. Okay, what's this? Find my soup. Okay. We're not going to be able to read the letters. Oh, look at that. Username Hannah Varga. They make it easy. TLM3. Why would she leave that right there? That just doesn't make sense, does it? But okay, we can handle it. HANNAVARGA. Password TLM3. Okay, Hannah Varga, hello. Rumors. To everyone at TLM, I'd like to dispel the rumors I've been hearing around the office lately. No, we are not bribing anyone. No, we are not aggressively pushing anything. Any such rumors I hear that state otherwise are just that, malicious rumors. Jake's music is good and it stands on its own merits. Derek. Okay, by the way, I hadn't gotten this far when I played it before, so we're getting a little bit farther. From Hannah Varga. Derek, I have some complaints about the state of our corridor. The working conditions here are poor. There's a hole in the ceiling and the floor is creaking. The mess at the end of the corridor is shameful. Why are we holding on to Thomas's old junk? Plus, I've had Adam on the phone demanding a business loan repayment. Are you going to sort it out? And that box thing is making noises. Door code. Can you come and help me with your door? I really need to get into your office and the code isn't working properly. The keypad doesn't make a sound anymore like it used to. Did you change it to another song? Ben is tone deaf. He doesn't know the colors either. Break-ins. Security is working with police. Bloody bloody blah. Tupac's infections. Lockdown activated. Okay. So, we don't know the colors. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. We don't know the colors that we need to get into his office. Oh. Okay. So this is where we are, the Thomas Linlow music. Okay, but there's no sense getting in there. Carolina DeLuca. Since the elevators don't work anyway. Hannah Varga reception. What's this down here? Music Money News. Why did it all go wrong for Thomas Linlow? I don't know. Okay, to Derek, thanks for the handout. Jake, handouts. CBDC. Huh. Okay, nothing else? Can we go over there? We're not going to see what's on the couch. Oh, okay, that's just back there. Coffee. We have a candy bar. Okay, let's put a coin in. And it is obviously 3D. That's our only choice. Okay, 3D. Enter. Okay, we have a nice bar. A nice bar that we are going to inspect. But it's just a nice bar. Alright. So, I don't know where to find the colors. Oh, wait. What's this? Find my soup. Cheap. 12 color keypad. Well, we have red, yellow, blue, green, blue, black. But that's not 12 colors. So we need to find 12 colors. Wow. Okay. Well, Rebecca Wan, under the money tree. This is a mess, isn't it? What's this? Jake Grove's gravy train. Oh, see, yeah, they're all the same. You got a gold one there. All right. But we can't get into the studio. How come? Oh, we have to go to the CEO's office. Was that the CEO's office over here? Yeah, Derek Sanders, CEO. So we need some colors. Can he give me any colors?
Go on. Get going.
Well, I need
Go
colors.
find the wire cutters.
I can't. I can't get in there. TLM under the money tree. And all of your stuff. See, now you know that I haven't played this part yet because I have no idea what I'm doing. Where was the crack? Must have been out in the other area. Yeah, we can't get into any of these. So do we play one of these songs? Oh, there it is there. Do we need to put a ladder? Danger, unsafe wall and ceiling. Let's see if we've got our ladder. See, I knew it was going to come in handy again. Yeah. But I need a wire cutter, which I don't have. So we'll leave our ladder right there for now. Okay. Which song do I play? I hope that these are like unlimited coins.
Oh, we're gonna play a tune again.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Pound the Beat, I think. But I gotta figure out which one's which. I'm going to just write it out like this. Black is F3. White is F sharp 3. Dark green is G3. I wish I could do the picture thing, but I'm afraid of messing up the recording. So we're stuck doing it the old-fashioned way. Red should be G sharp or A flat, same thing. A flat 3. A3 is yellow. Light green is BB3, which is B flat. Purple is B3, if I could spell purple. Orange is C4. And what do you call that? Just regular blue, I guess? Blue would be D flat, C sharp, same thing. C sharp 4. Cyan is D4. And pink is E flat 4, and brown is E4. Okay, so we have all these songs, and I don't know which one's which. Pound that beat is E4, C4, A3, D4, E4, C4, A3, D4, B3, G3, B3, G3. And you know what, let's just go over, because I think this is to get into his office, is what I really think that is. So one of them is going to be the one that's going to let us into his office. So I'm not going to sit here and do a lot of writing. We're just going to come over here and figure out which one will let us in his office. So he is the founder. Find my soup. He's got a lot of find my soup. Do we know what his favorite song is? Did anybody say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, great. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each one of these is 6, and this is a 12 color keypad. So I'm thinking, because we don't have any of those there. Cutters is cheap though, huh? But I don't know what cheap is. Find my soup. What's this one over on the couch? We don't know. Okay, what's out here in the hallway? Under the money tree. And that's not one of our songs. Gravy train. Handouts. Gave him a gold record. So that's gotta be a favorite, huh? These were all silver. Silver awarded to Tony Smithson, to Ben Lewis, Martha Keyes, Jamel Johnson. Okay. A silver and a silver. And she did pound that beat. I bet it's the gold one, huh? Wouldn't it be the gold one? So handouts. I bet that's what it's going to be. Let's try that one. Okay, so handouts is black, orange, light green, orange, red, black. That's it. I knew it, I knew it. Okay, let's see what we have in here besides a big mess. Oh my gosh. What is this? Studio 1. Unlock. Dear Derek, we understand that the music business is on its last legs. You have found it difficult to service your loan from us. However, I'm afraid the time has run out for you, and now we must insist on repayment of your loan by the 9th of September 2025, or we will be forced to take legal action and recover our funds through the courts. Please feel free to contact us if you have any suggestions about repayment. Our door is always open, and we will be glad to consider any deal which you may put to us to solve this situation. Please do not ignore this demand. The next communication will have to be with the bailiff if you do not come forward with some sort of solution. On a lighter note, pardon the pun, we all really loved Carolyn DeLuca's rendition of Bauer's Violin Concerto No. 3, and the younger staff were all loving Under the Money Tree. Ironic, really. If only we all had a money tree, then we wouldn't get into these rather awkward and embarrassing situations. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Yours sincerely, Adam Holder. What a jerk he is, huh? He's not a very nice guy, I don't think. Okay, well. So we can get into the studio now and get the money cutters. And this has run on a little longer than I planned, but I'm going to cut out some of my sitting there figuring out the money thing or the color thing and stuff. Let's go in here and get the cutters. Okay. Oh, we can play the guitar. And what else can we play? Rehypothecated reverb? Okay. I don't know what that does. But we can play with it, so we might as well. Anything else? But that's the only one we can play with. Okay. Analog 24 track. Play.
Yeah, Caroline, we've got a problem with the recording. I think Brian is going to have to fix that DI box behind the door.
Okay. Gonna go have to fix that DI box. How do we get to it? Through here? Oh, can we sit here and play drums? Ooh, listen to me play. Wow, I'm good. I am good. Okay, what's this? Am I going to play the piano? Whoops, that just brings me back there. Piano for beginners? All right. Where's the wire cutters? All I wanted was wire cutters. Really? Okay. So apparently, this is not how I get my wire cutters. Do I have to come in here? I don't see anything that looks like wire cutters. So it's either all the way up or all the way down. We can't mute solo. Can't do anything with any of those. Shall we try it? Oh, see, now it's super quiet. We don't hear nothing. So we do need that up. Where's the wire cutters? Okay. That's all we can do.
Yeah, Caroline, we've got a problem with the recording. I think Brian is going to have to fix that DI box behind the door.
The DI box behind the door. Is that this thing? I don't know. We can't get behind the door. We can't really do much of nothing in here. Oh, here we go. There they are. What else? That's it. Okay, you just have to get at the right angle. So that's our wire cutters. Ooh, look at her eye looking through the door. That's spooky. That is spooky. Okay, on my way to go up there. Got the wire cutters now. Wire cutters. Duck and cover. Okay, now we're up here. We set our wire cutters down. Why did we do that? Well, I don't want to go back down. Okay. Well, we're up here and we've been playing for an hour and a half now, and I think that's long enough. I am going to, of course, it's going to be shorter when I cut out that whole color thing, but I'm going to stop here. I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, leave a like, leave a comment if you have something to say, and I will see you in the next adventure. Bye-bye for now.